well, not speaking of, but we've been talking about AEW, WWE back and forth, kind of with these segments, kind of like contradicting each other. One of the hot topics that has been over the past, I would say, 6 months is the contract status of CM Punk. And there have been rumors that CM Punk is willing to do business. He wants to come back to AEW. He wants to work with the talent again. He wants to, settle back into where he was. My question to y'all is, how do y'all feel about the return of CM Punk to All Elite Wrestling? I'm gonna just mute my
Who's
mic.
worried about CM Punk right now? No, seriously, who the fuck is worried about CM Punk right now? Like
his mortgage, his landlord. That's who worried. That's why he's trying to come back.
Pretty much, the comic books are not selling from AJ Lee. Something, because like no one's searching for this man. Like after what he pulls, like considering again he's injury prone, he's old, he's washed up, he obviously has a temper issue, he also has an ego issue. No one's checking for CM Punk. No one's worried about CM Punk, and it's been long enough, and the company has been doing so much better without him. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like as far as like the condition that they're in with AEW, why would you want him back? Like what is the benefit? What is the give that you're going to receive with having CM Punk back? And I feel like he has no choice but to crawl back to AEW, because again, he lowered his own stocks with that shit that he pulled. Like I don't see WWE wanting to take him in, even with the idea that I threw out in the podcast from like a couple months ago, where I said that, oh, it'd be a cool angle if they like had something with him and Triple H or whatnot. But I just feel like that ship has sailed. No one really wants to work with him because everyone's doing fine without him. I just don't. I don't see the point. I don't see the point of him coming back. The show's doing fine. I actually like the show better without him there, because I was only excited seeing CM Punk for the first few months, and then I just feel like afterwards he was just oversaturating the show. I feel like with him not being there, this is giving people like Ricky Starks, who I love and adore, screen time. It's given MJF the screen time and the run that I feel like he deserves. Because if he was still here, don't you think he would have been jacking up half of the fucking show with his promos? Am I the only person that felt that way? I felt like when CM Punk was here, he would take up like half the show with his fucking promos. And people complain.
Him and MJF, yeah.
Yeah, they do.
That's about hour segments.
They really do, but you know what? I'd rather get more out of MJF because I already experienced CM Punk. It almost felt like he came in with the intention, or at least a pseudo intention, that he wanted to help everybody else around him, but it just kind of came off like he ultimately was in it for himself. And I don't want to see a CM Punk title run. I really kind of don't. I already seen enough. I already seen all I have to see. He got everything he wanted. Honestly, if I were Tony Khan, I would just kick him to the curb, because again, your show is doing significantly better without him. I was hoping that he would acquire Mercedes, but that didn't happen. That's the only star that you really need on your show if you really want it to skyrocket. But I mean, shit, if I have to choose out of all these other free agents and whatnot, shit, pick up Jay White and cancel CM Punk, because it's like there's no point to me. There's really no point. He's such a non-factor in wrestling. Like I think he was just like a whole orgasmic letdown. That's the best way to describe him.
That was explicit.
Right?
Right.
A whole orgasmic letdown. Show. No.
See, that's why you don't let New York women get on your podcast.
No.
They talk raunchy.
I am. But go on.
Oh, it's my turn. Okay, so let me.
I'm just I get heated when I think about this, man. So let's go on.
No, I understand, because listen, I'm gonna get the PG-13 way of saying this. All right, okay. So I don't know if you know this, Mo, but Shaq said it best. Or not Shaq, Charles Barkley said it best. When you get older, nobody calls you by your nickname no more. He said this about Kevin Garnett. He was like, no, he ain't the big ticket no more. He just KG. He Kevin Garnett now. Same thing with Shaq and all these older players. Once you get older, we can't call you by your nickname anymore.
Hold on.
So much about that PG-13
CM
talk.
Punk
I'm
is
about to
now
say,
Phil Brooks, and he's
Look
been
at
Phil
you.
Brooks, of course.
Look
Since
at God.
birth, but
exactly.
Look at
He was
God. Now
like,
you
I'm not
frozen.
letting this happen. You
oh,
back?
I was frozen.
Yeah, you
Yes,
was frozen.
was.
All right, cool. Hey man, they was hating. The Wi-Fi be hating. I gotta go land connected. Maybe I need to stop Slender CM Punk.
That's
Not. Anyhow, I'll say it quicker than this. He lost that name when he got beat up, or allegedly when they all got their little white fight. You know, white fights be like hockey fight. Like, come on, I'll see you at 3:00, pal. That's the type of fights they had, and
Pow.
people biting and all that. Where I'm from, you don't bite. You start swinging. But
Back their chairs.
he is now Phil Brooks. He lost CM Punk. Like Charles Barkley said about Kevin Garnett. Now he ain't the big ticket no more. He ain't KG. He just Kevin Garnett now. Same thing with Phil Brooks. You ain't CM Punk no more, bro. I understand it's inflation right now.
Mhm.
Hey, lettuce cost $6 according to Cardi B, but I ain't listening to no Bronx woman have any logic about
The
anything. No
Cardi B
disrespect.
reference.
So I understand that rent due, pal. Hey, Amazon stay hiring. That's the only job in America right now. You can get a job at Amazon. They say background check, but they don't really be checking the background check because I know people that work for them. Anyhow, I ain't gonna snitch on them. Go ahead, apply for that job, brother. I know rent due. I know everything expensive. You feel me? I go ahead, pay for that rent, bro. go ahead, get you a job, pay for that rent. That's all it is. That's why he like, hey, big bro, I was tripping. He about to call CM Punk. Hey, I was tripping, bro. I was tripping. Hey, let me come back in the locker room, bro. I was just playing, bro. You already know Milwaukee or wherever he stay at. You know what I mean? They just up my rent, bro. I'm paying $2,300 for a 2-bedroom right now, bro.
Not the rent, but
So that's all it is. Rent be due, bro.
be due.
I wish people just be honest about certain things that they do. Talking about, I want to come back to the company. No, bro, I didn't did that with jobs before. You be talking all that, and then as soon as that money get low, man, I might have to go back. Hey, bro, let me come back real quick. I was tripping. That's all it is. You got to pay rent.
So I guess I'll jump in, and I may get attacked for this. So yo, Mo, the way that you just sat up like a hood nigga,
No, because what we just fought last week.
bro really thought she was playing 2K and was like, but here's my thing.
Her playing. That's hilarious.
Here's my thing when it comes to CM Punk. As a singles competitor, as a tag team competitor, I guess I don't want to see
Choose your words
him
wisely.
I don't want to see him anymore in the role that he was in prior to his unceremonious exit. And I don't want to see him as the world champion. I don't want to I just don't think that he's that anymore. And if he is and he can prove me wrong, all right, I guess. But as of right now, I don't see him in that role anymore. I think that there is still a lot to ask about this particular issue with Punk because it's like, is Tony Khan still paying him? Because if Tony Khan is still paying him to stay at home, like it's like that's money that you could just be utilizing and let work for you. There is one scenario. There is one scenario in which I would like to see CM Punk return to AEW. I want to see CM Punk and FTR versus the Elite. If this whole feud is true, if this whole fight is true, which apparently it is, they have the opportunity to capitalize on real life heat. They also have the opportunity to bring back Punk in a way where he won't be heavily utilized, where FTR could have championships, where they could actually do something that wouldn't put Punk in a position where he's in a ring for 30 to 45-minute matches. I personally think that that is the only situation in which Punk can return to AEW is if he were to be in a group with FTR and they were beefing with the Elite for the trios titles. Other than that, though, I wouldn't want to see him as a singles competitor, and I wouldn't want to see him at the top of the mountain the way that an MJF or a John Moxley or Adam Page is. And the reason why is just because, like both of y'all said, the AEW product is a lot better without him. It's a lot better without him, But it's like the only thing that is in question right now is like the future of the trios division. So if it's to strengthen that division, I get it. But other than that, though, I wouldn't want to see him in AEW. So that's just my thing.
Are you
I gotta
snorting
hit
the
you with the
same
Marty
thing
Marr.
as Tony? Like, what is going on here?
No,
I got it, Jordan. I love you. This your show,
No,
but I gotta
get
hit you
him.
with
Get him,
the Marty
babes.
Marr. I gotta hit you with the Marty Marr.
here.
Ain't nobody trying to see that, man.
I mean, yeah. I mean, like, I understand. And once again, this is
That was
like the
nasty.
one-time exception. And if it doesn't happen, right? If his return doesn't happen
Hey,
in that
Jordan, they ain't even petrifying the hoes. That's petrifying everybody. That's petrifying that little ugly dog that got kicked allegedly. That's petrifying. Ace Steel at the thought of that, bruh.
No, well,
Him and his
Ace is gone.
dentures.
Ace is
Why did the
gone. I
dog
think he got
catch the
fired already.
string?
He got to come back.
But like, no, I don't think that Ace would be coming back. But I just like, I don't know. Like for me, my biggest issue, not even my biggest issue, but like my whole thing is like, if Tony Khan is still paying this man, he's wasting money by not utilizing him because you're investing into a property that's not giving you a return on your investment. So it's like you're giving Punk all this money for him to sit at home, and it's like,
Yeah.
if there's a way to if that is what's best for the company, then that's what's best for the company, and I'm not going to complain. But if there is a way for him to make that back for you, then I wouldn't necessarily. I'm like, okay, I guess it is what it is.
No.
But that's the only
Punish
scenario in
him.
which I would.
Why are you gonna reward him?
Huh?
Why? Are
Well, he
you...
get rewarded now. He living the American dream. He get to sit at home and make money. I wish.
No, put him on Dark. Put him on Dark.
I said
Yes.
that before.
Even
I said
then,
put him on.
He
Dark.
got to be around. Y'all got to remember, Jericho too don't like him.
Yeah,
so
he
Jericho
don't.
will be pressing people. That's what I love about Jericho. One of the things I love about
I hope he
Jericho,
gets
he will
bullied.
press you. Yeah, he pull up on people. I respect him. So he'll be like, "Hey, bro, we don't even want you in here. You go get dressed by the hot dog stand, bro.
Yeah, that's crazy.
By the glizzy counter.
Yeah, go over there, bro, to the janitor closet, bro. We don't want you over here. You feel me? You skedaddle.
The fact that CM Punk would get hit with a Miz
Him
is
and
crazy.
FTR. You said 3 people I don't like. Damn,
You don't like FTR?
FTR and CM
You don't like
Punk.
FTR?
They horrible.
Whoa.
They
Let's talk about that.
Trash.
Why?
As compared to who are they better than?
Everyone else.
I never said that FTR is.
Now he's
I
sitting
never.
up.
They muted his camera.
Hey man, thank y'all. Thank y'all for letting me on your show. Thank you for inviting me. Hey, follow me at Random X. Listen, ain't no way on God's planet, FTR, these fake ass, and I ain't even trying to curse, but these punk, now I got something like Ray J, Arn Anderson and old Anderson fake, Bret Hart, D riding ass dudes is better than the Briscoe brothers, the Usos, the Bucksy Youth. Who else? Hey,
The
they
Bucks
ain't
of
better
Youth.
than my guy Max Caster. Yeah, the Bucksy Youth, Top Flight, they ain't better than them. Come on, bruh. They ain't better than the Lucha Brothers. Ain't no boy. Ain't too many people better than Lucha Brothers.
We need
But,
to have this
you know what I
next
mean?
episode. We need to just talk about what's our 3 best.
FTR being trash, cool.
No. That's gonna be our next question. I actually want to ask everyone here too. What is the best tag team? Current and
It ain't FTR.
I mean
I say the Usos.
Who? Because you want.
the Usos.
Thank you.
I say the Usos.
I would
If
put
it
the New
ain't
Day
the
over
Briscoe
the Usos.
brothers, it's the Usos.
I would put the New Day
Yeah.
over the Usos in a heartbeat.
Huh?
Yeah.
Which version though? If it's Big E and Kofi, cool.
Wait, you don't like Xavier?
No, I never liked him when he was doing all this shucking and jiving in TNA when he was Apollo.
Wow.
I never liked him then.
That's
I
crazy.
love-
Stone Mountain Dudes is different.
I love
Xavier's
Xavier
my
Woods.
personal favorite.
He'll try to make you his personal favorite too.
All right, we need to cut it. We need to cut it on that one.
Yeah. That man be going to the 10th page on the Explorer page.
my
You feel me?
Not the 10th.
Yeah, on them sites. He goes to the 10th. Nah, I done seen this already. Them Stone Mountain Dudes different.
Nah, I'm weak. Nah, I think the Usos are the best, but Dang, I lost my train of thought. Who
Even though they ain't got no people to go against, so by default they got to be the best.
FTR or the Usos?
No, hell no. The Usos ain't nobody. They fought everybody. They mama. Well, they got to fight somebody mama at this point.
Yeah.
They don't wrestle
They
everybody
wrestled
else.
everybody else. Yeah, it makes sense.
So that's why it's the Briscoe brothers. Let's move on.
So,
I could argue with the Briscoes, minus the racism.
Yeah, minus the.
I mean, you ever play Far Cry 5? Everybody, let us know in the comments here at Culture 316.
We're moving on. We are moving on. So this is like the last